Hey, good morning guys. A few days ago we talked about sending a mission out to land on and take samples of the near-Earth asteroid OSIRIS REx. Today we're going to talk about a different asteroid called Psyche 16. While OSIRIS REx's path crosses over the Earth's orbit, Psyche 16 actually has its own orbit, pretty stable, orbiting out in a space between Mars and Jupiter called the asteroid belt. It takes about 5 years to orbit the sun, and its diameter from side to side is 140 miles. That's about the distance from Lake Tahoe to San Francisco. It is 240 million miles away, but we really want to go there. We really want to go there and bring some of it back, or maybe all of it. It's really valuable. This is why. Some asteroids are rocky. This is a piece of granite. Asteroids aren't made of granite, but rocky asteroids are common and they have good things in them, but not as valuable. Some asteroids are icy. They've got a lot of frozen water or methane or things like that in them. And those are interesting too, but not as valuable. What Psyche is metallic. Psyche is going to be made out of denser elements like iron or nickel. These are the things that make up the core of planets. Our planet Earth, the center of our planet, the core is made out of iron and nickel. Most planets have the densest elements coming to the center. As the solar system is forming and planets are coming together, there's a lot of impact, a lot of collisions as things are coming from one direction to another, and they're building up and building up and building up and building up, and all of that collision is creating heat, and all of that heat is keeping everything in a molten state. So everything that is densest sinks to the bottom, sinks to the center. The metals are the things that sink to the center. Iron and nickel are the most common elements that are sinking to the center of those planet cores. So it's possible that Psyche was once the core of a planet that never fully formed. Maybe it was a core of an asteroid that was building up larger and larger, but then it had a collision that broke it apart. We don't know, but we do know that those metals are valuable. By using the awesome Hubble Space Telescope, we were able to read what type of reflections were coming off of that planet or coming off of the asteroid, and we got a lot of infrared reflections of iron oxide. Iron oxide is rust. Iron oxide forms on something that has a lot of iron on it. So iron is something that responds to a magnet. I've got some really powerful neodymium magnets here, and they will actually stick to this rock. This rock is, you notice it looks like a molten blob of something, and that's what they call slag. It's something that's not naturally formed in nature. It's after you've been working with iron ore and breaking it down and melting it to make iron. This is what's left over, and it's kind of poured out. But this is really a good example of what we're looking for when we go for mining for iron. Iron is something I use for my teapot. My teapot is made out of iron and got a magnet that will stick to it. People mine for iron around the world. Brazil and Australia are the top producers of iron right now, and on the market it sells for about $126 per ton of iron ore. That's the rock that they have to break down and melt down to get iron out of it. At that value, this asteroid Psyche would be valued at about $3 quintillion. $3 quintillion. Now, to put that into perspective, the global economy, all of the money that travels around the whole world in any given year, is only about 100-something trillion dollars. So this asteroid is not worth a quadrillion dollars, but a quintillion dollars, moving several decimal places beyond that. It's amazing the value that this would bring, and this is something that asteroid mining is something people are really looking into. How can we go out to asteroids and bring back these valuable resources? Because we know we need them. We know we spend lots of money on them every year. If we can bring them back, we can use them. So NASA's Psyche mission will get to the asteroid Psyche in the year 2026, and it will explore a little bit more to find out more about what's in the core of that asteroid. Check out these links and learn more about asteroids and metals. Have a great day, guys.